What's up, guys? I'm over here in the Sky Lounge. I usually am out there, but it's extra sunny today, and I'm like, you know what? Let me not. But figured I'll come on here and give you guys some value as always. And I want to start with this. You have to be willing to put in the work as much as possible. You can't listen to other people. You only listen to the people with results, as I've said recently, okay? And you really have to operate from a place of abundance. And what that means is that when you operate from a place of abundance, you're operating from a place or a mindset where you believe and you have faith in the idea that there's abundance and you are going to receive as much as you give. So what I mean by that is that when you operate in abundance, you're not operating in fear. And fear is what really holds you back. So like, for example, yesterday I made a sale, right, for my coaching for the school. I'm going to link it over here, down here. What I did is I made that sale, and I immediately, that same day, I invested into developing my skills, and I invested into another creator that can show me how to do X, Y, and Z. And that's part of the process. You have to be able to, once you receive money, you have to find ways that are smart to deploy right back. So like, for example, let's just say you're working a job, right? Your job is to grab some of that money and then find ways for it to work for you, whether it's investment or you grab that money and you invest it into yourself, right? So when I got that money, I could put it into some type of investment account. But another option outside of that is you grab that money and then you invest it into yourself. And that's what you're doing with the coaching. When you have the coaching, you are grabbing money that is hard earned. I understand that. And I want you to know that I value that. You grab your hard earned money and then you are pumping it back into yourself, because with you investing, you are taking a huge, huge step. And that action of putting money down is more so for you than for me. Like I told you, that money for me is going to come in and it's going to go right back out and towards me doing exactly what you're doing. You invested into me. What you invested into yourself by investing into me, I grabbed that investment and I invested into myself as well. And that's what I mean by operating in abundance. When you operate in abundance, you will find that you are going to attract everything that you are just giving back. Like whatever you give, you receive. And the more that you give, the more that you're going to receive, right? So like, for example, when I was working as a teacher, and teachers get a bad rap for not making too much money. Now, in New York City, I was making over 100K for the last 2 years. And the way that that's possible, I know it sounds unbelievable, but the way that it was possible is because I didn't only teach. I found other ways to get back. I was also coaching. So I coached 3 seasons: the boys wrestling season, the girls wrestling season, and the boys soccer season. And then on top of that, I also taught summer school. And then on top of that, I also taught an extra period, which, you're only supposed to teach. I'm not going to get into the logistics, but I just taught an extra period throughout the years. And that mounts up and that adds up. But it goes back to the same principle. If you find more ways to give back, you are going to receive more. So money works that way. You have to find ways to give back. And the way that you find ways to give back is to invest into yourself, and then invest into the skills or invest into the mindset, the habits that allows you to even come up with an idea of how to give back more. Okay? So that's how that works. You have to, if you have no idea into what exactly you have to do or what exactly you can do, what you need to do is you need to invest into yourself, and you get yourself right and you get your body right. And I'm a big believer that if you have no idea as to what you can do to generate more money, immediately you need to invest into yourself, into your fitness and your mindset. So you get around people like me that obviously we have our fitness and we have our mindset and we have our habits unlocked, and then we teach that to you. And then with you installing what we have programmed in our head, and then you program it into your head, you will find ways to generate more money. That's how that works. So the more that you invest into yourself, the more you are going to generate. Let's get it, guys. It's go time.